Previously on the Caucus Challenge.
Today is trivia day.
No. Yes. No. Everyone's favorite day, trivia, yay, oh my god, woo. No.
This is the last round for your lifesaver to be used.
I couldn't even open my bag.
Eating is definitely not my strong suit, but I definitely thought I would be able to eat a banana.
Let's go, Mike. Stop again. Come on, Kev. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
I look at Mike, and he's like Last Supper, just scarfing him down.
Play your game,
And that means Mike is moving on. You guys are going to send in one player to win it all for your team. The final item you guys will be eating is a bowl of mayo.
I knew it was very important for me to win this challenge because I had literally just targeted the elimination before, and he didn't go in.
CT, no. Come on. I did not eat fucking bugs for night. CT, come on, it's whipped cream. CT, please.
I need Mike and Deja to win this.
Done. Congratulations to Mike and Deja.
Yeah. We won, bitches. I know everybody's mad as fuck right now because we have the power.
This is kind of worst case scenario because I've already said Mike's name in this game.
If there's one thing Deja loves to do, it's hate on the rookies. So I knew going in this game, I cannot trust Deja. I have to get her out.
I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to say Clay and Gabie.
The house is throwing in their votes for Clay and Gabie, but me and my teammate, we don't agree on that. That's not good for our game. That's not within our strategy, and we really want JT and Damaris.
It's the fucking game. Like, you're all here, some people travel here. You're here for a reason.
Vote's a secret. Think about what you can do.
Think about it.
Yeah, because I'm gonna come out. Votes are secret.
With Mike and Deja winning the challenge, I know that it's very, very possible I will be thrown in by them. I talked to Gabby and we decide that we both feel confident going against Easy and Shayna. And so with that being said, I think we need to flip the vote to that. That way they would either not throw me in because they don't want me to go against Easy, or they would put me in but it would be against Easy instead of JT.
I'm not gonna say Easy's name, Jaylen's name, his name, or his name right now because I'm working with them. Just leaves you. Hearing everybody talking this deliberation, it kind of seemed like JT saying that he was gonna be picking Clay and Gabie, that the house was kind of just like, okay, Clay and Gabie. But I kind of wasn't standing for that. I wanted to make sure that the people that I wanted in did go in. I still trust them over your guys' side, only also simple for the fact that I heard you wanted to be my partner just to have the numbers, and I thought that was.
Well, who did you hear that from?
It doesn't matter.
Probably one of your allies?
Yes. That just didn't end up working
Does
out.
someone want to say speak up?
This season, so many people are cowards and hiding behind the fact that you don't have to vote out loud in front of everyone.
I hope you're willing to go into elimination against the house vote, because if we can't agree, I'm just going to throw us a vote. You know, that'll be your first elimination.
At this point, I'm ready for anything. My partner obviously wasn't going with my decisions or ideas, and if that meant maybe her getting chosen and being on a different team and I stayed safe, then that would work out for me too.
I think it's kind of cool now because it's getting like really, like the group is getting so much smaller, so everyone's like so fucking cutthroat.
But not every
Everything is props for a reason.
But it's not a free ride to the final. That's the thing. We're champs for a reason. Whether people like it or not, we are champs for a reason.
Out of the entire MF7 group, Shayna and I are unfortunately seen as the weakest links. I don't think I've had the chance to prove myself. We're using this game to our full advantage to kind of just prove to everyone that we can play this game.
Now I get to pick someone to go in elimination, and me and Deja are kind of just like, it's us, Janice, Kristen, John, and Damaris versus like all the other teams pretty much. I definitely want to do Kevin or CT because they publicly made it known they want me in. To me, it's 4 versus me and John anyway, so.
The team with the most votes, and we'll be going straight into elimination, is Damaris and JT.
This game is definitely taking a turn, and I think it's going to be different from the past couple of seasons.
Mike and Deja, you're going to have a decision to pick one guy and one girl to send in straight against them.
I know that whoever I want in that men's elimination, I know I'm going to be able to get because Mike is in power and Mike is going to give me who I want. It's just a matter of who do I want to take out because I had full capability of doing it to each and every one of them.
My first choice is not playing Gabie, however, if that's what they want, and that's also someone on the other side who's coming for us anyway.
Right.
Like Kevin and CT.
Yeah.
The ones,
they're like controlling it.
Jaylen definitely plays.
I'm telling you, he's in the middle. I don't trust people that work in the middle.
So this elimination round is going to be JT versus Clay and Gabie versus Damaris.
I just dodged the biggest bullet in this season because I was for sure supposed to go into that elimination.
This round's elimination is called Balls In.
It's my first elimination. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really fucking nervous.
I do see that it's physical. It's not a straight wrestle, but it is a physical and agility competition. I'm hoping just to stay positive and work through and try to win.
This round's elimination is called Balls In. Boys, you're up first.
It's my first elimination. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really fucking nervous. I don't want to go out in my first elimination. I want to prove myself. I want to prove that I could be here, I could stay here, even when my back's against the wall.
I do see that it's physical. It's not a straight wrestle, but it is a physical and agility competition. But it's definitely not my ideal scenario. I would definitely prefer somebody else in this competition. I'm hoping just to stay positive and work through and try to win.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah, come on.
I accidentally throw him on top of the cement block. Once that happens, you can see a shift in his attitude, and I think he got a little bit more competitive.
Ready, set, go. Out of bounds. Reset.
House vote is JT and Damaris. My thing is though, like Mike and Deja, they picked Clay and Gabie. And I mean, I don't know, I didn't know the whole reasoning behind it, like for what kind of like, because CT had just called them out not too long ago, so they had the power to pull one individual. And Jalen was sneaking everybody left and right. And somehow both of them just skimmed by that elimination, and poor Clay had to go in, and I really did feel bad.
Ready, set, go.
Hold on to it, hold on to it.
Balls on the ground. Reset.
I hope you guys know right now it's 95 degrees. We're sitting in this boiling sun on this hot grass with a ball. It is not easy, and especially going against Clay, the dog he is, it's gonna be even harder.
Ready, set, go.
I'm okay. I'm running for the goal this time. He grabs my jersey and I hear the noise. My jersey is ripped and I'm super sad about this. I really like the jersey and I was expecting to wear it, and now I don't have a jersey to wear.
Oh, no point.
He actually misses a shot. It bounces in, he catches it, throws it back in, and then hits it with his hand out. I promise you, after that point, I looked at his face and I could see the defeat. I felt it rip his soul out.
3, 2, 1, go.
JT obviously, like, he did end up having the upper hand, but the thing is, I was obviously still voting for my partner. He's my fucking partner, and I want him to win this fucking game. There's such thing as, you know, redemption, you know?
3, 2, 1, go. Out.
I was tackling him to the ground. I was wrestling him. It was just attack, attack, attack.
2, 1, go.
Oh, come on.
I finally realized like how to score. It was just run past him, you know. He kept walking up towards me. That was just a mistake because I knew I had the speed. First point, ran by him. Second point, ran by him.
Get set, go.
Come on, y'all. Matter of blocking, John. What the fuck?
Before going even into the game, I was gonna test out different strategies of either getting the ball out or scoring. I came up with a smart solution when I started to get gas, which was punch the ball. He wasn't protecting it really well, and it worked out in my favor. I got a couple rounds with that, and it saved me a lot of energy.
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, come on. Place it in.
And JT is the winner. Clay, you've been eliminated from the Caucus challenge.
That was a good ass fight. The both of you.
The 3rd-point spin move ran by him, and you know that's how it's done. That's how you win an elimination.
All right, girls, gear up.
You do that 90-degree butter?
No,
bro,
I believe you. I believe you.
That shit is OD. What the fuck?
Clay, I am so upset that you got eliminated. It sucks because I know he put his all in this season, and we honestly all genuinely got to know him better than we did the previous. Even in TLWL, like, it was so nice to actually speak to him. I don't know, just talk to him in a different light, and it just made me feel really bad that unfortunately he got eliminated.
I see Clay emotional about his loss. He came all the way from Texas. You know, he really does want to win this, and he is a really hard worker and a trustworthy person and all these things. He's a great guy, especially outside of the game. Unfortunately, someone's got to get eliminated, and it can't be me. So, sorry, Clay, you got to be out, but, you know, all kudos to you. You're a great person. You're a great guy. You're a great competitor, and if you see this, I just want to let you know I hope to work with you in the future. I'm tired of going against you.
I can't, man. I just can't.
JT and I were voted in for the house vote, and I kind of assumed it was going to be us. I mean, we had to be the house vote sooner or later. Like I said, we both have a championship, and they want us out of this game. I've never done this before, so I'm kind of nervous. Gabie is strong when I played against her in the tire challenge, so I'm definitely nervous, but I'm also confident in myself.
I'm sad to see Gabie go in because I feel like compared to rookies we've had in the past, she's like a breath of fresh air. Like, she's just so positive. She doesn't bring any drama with her, and she's just overall a good person to have around. So I'm sad that she has to go in, but honestly, I would rather it be her than me.
I'm going against Damaris. I was fine with it until I knew that it was physical and it involved the ball. This woman plays basketball, okay? I already knew her footwork was gonna be impeccable.
Get set, go.
No, she had that.
I'm on offense first, Gabby's playing defense, so I just wanted to see how she was going to play it. She didn't really tackle me or anything, so I just used my footwork and got past her. I thought she was actually going to like try and tackle me, but I'm happy she didn't, so we just played like a cool, calm game.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on that D. Get on that D. There we go.
This is my first elimination. It's like my first time ever playing the Caucus Challenge. I'm literally going against a 2-time champ who's also very dominant in the Caucus Challenge. Bitch was kind of nervous, but the thing is, I also wanted to earn my stripes. There was a lot on my shoulders because it's just like, oh, you're a rookie, you gotta earn your stripes, but it's like she has more skill, but it comes to a ball, so it's like, let's see what's gonna happen.
3, 2, 1, go.
Grab her leg, grab her leg.
Sorry. I scored the ball in the basket, but I threw it way too hard, so it came out and my point didn't count. That was kind of dumb on my end because I had seen Clay do it in the boys elimination against JT. I honestly didn't think I slammed it that hard, but I guess I did.
2, 1, go.
Hold on to it, hold on to it.
Oh, damn, you're quick.
Hell me. Oh, no. Come on, Gabie.
Hold on to it tight. Lift the shoulders.
Oh, drop.
Thank you, Jesus, that I am not in this elimination, because if I went against Damaris, I would have just quit. I am just so grateful that I didn't have to do balls in, because that's one of the most physical eliminations and there's no way I would have made it out. So thank you, God. Thank you, everyone, for not voting me. Seriously.
Go.
Oh, ankle breaker.
I'm a very competitive person. I do not like to lose. So there was no way I was going to lose in my first elimination of the game. It was hot, it was tiring, but I just couldn't give up.
All right, the score is 2-0. If Damaris scores again, Gab, you're out of this game. You need a score. Ready, set, go.
Come on, Gab. We in there.
I wasn't being aggressive. Okay, at first, I was thinking about it, but then I saw the way that Clay and JT's was, and then I was like, I really don't want to like get a black eye or like really like end up breaking something, because like I got shit to do. I was like more thinking of the liability of it, but then also I'm not an angry person. Like I can't just like tackle someone just for a ball. Like it has to be for an actual reason.
Ready, set, go. And Damaris wins her elimination, which means Gab, you've been eliminated from the Caucus challenge.
Good job.
Way to stay with the kid. Way to stay with the kid. Way to fight. I love having you. Please come back.
This is it. I am eliminated, but it's okay. I had a great time, like as I expected to. Will you guys see me again? That is to be determined, but I'm hoping to. Now that I got to know the game a little bit more, I feel like I'm going to come back in a different way. I feel the love, you know? I got it this far, and honestly, like the vets were all pretty welcoming. Don't get me wrong, there was like little drama, but like that's not my problem, and like I got along with everybody. It was a good experience, and that was the whole goal. As for my partner and all my other fellow castmates, I love you all. Thank you guys for being so welcoming, and I can't wait to see you guys again.
You got amazing ass footwork, bro. I ain't even gonna say shit. Like, yo. Good job, Gab.
I won my first elimination of this challenge. Obviously, it always feels good to win an elimination. Me and JT are both back. We're back to being partners. I'm so sad that I had to take Gabie out because I actually really liked her as a player and a person. I always love to see Clay come and compete. I actually really love Clay. He's so good and he's sweet. I mean, I felt so bad when he lost. He was very upset, and I mean, he flew all the way from Texas to be here. So hopefully Clay and Gabie both get another chance to come back on the Caucus Challenge.
That was an intense elimination round. Give it up for them. Congratulations to Damaris and JT. That's how champs get it done. You guys may rejoin the group and say goodbye to Clay and Gabie.
Good job, everybody.
I'm so happy to have JT and Damaris back in the game. They absolutely killed this elimination. Gabie put up a great fight. She did amazing. We're definitely going to see her back soon. And for Clay, I felt so bad. Couldn't tell how much he wanted this. He never slacks when it comes to elimination or a challenge. So I give the kudos to him. I hope to see the both of them back soon. But I am really glad to have two people that I know have my back and won't sink me to be in this game.
Fortunately, Clay and Gabie, this has been another challenge. You guys are badass competitors. Clay, I love seeing you back this season. You deserve to be here. Gabie, you are amazing. You are new energy. I hope to see you back.
Of fucking course, the champs win another elimination. Clay is out of the game, which sucks, because I consider Clay one of my close friends in Dre Media and a loyal number on my side. The champs need to go home, and the only way to do that is to get a champ versus a champ in the elimination together.
We love you, Gabie.
Yo, honestly, good luck. I want to see who the fuck wins. I might just stay around just to see, because this is gonna be interesting. And I'm loving it. So I'll be back.
Losing this elimination just sucks. It's not something that I wanted to happen this early. I think JT is an amazing competitor. I've always said that. It sucks because I know that I had a reputation of doing well in eliminations, and then this one was the first one I got thrown into this season and I lost it. I'm hoping that if I ever do come back, that hopefully I can show I do still have that fight in me, and you know, I do still want to win.
Talk to me. What's going on? What's going on through your head?
Elimination did end up going in my favor, but that does not mean that it doesn't hurt to see Clay and Gabie go. They're both really good people and they're dedicated players. I really wish them the best, and obviously I would love to have them come back and hopefully play with them again.
This season on the challenge was definitely different than my first season. I talked to more people, made better connections. You know, Gabie, my partner, we had such a good partnership. It sucks we didn't get to see it longer through. We were ready to fight. I really appreciate this cast. I think it was a lot more welcoming and friendly. I think that all together it was a better experience. People came really to play. I really enjoyed even this season. You know, I don't know if I'll be back or not. You might see me again, but for now, this is Clayton signing off.
Sort it out, man.
Seeing Clay and Gabie leave is honestly really hard on me. I actually formed a relationship with Clay. I think he's really, really cool and really nice, and we threw some stunts together, and Gabie is just the sweetest girl like ever. She's so nice. She was so social and nice to everybody coming in as a rookie, and having that energy was just amazing. And I'm really gonna miss them, and I'm really sad to see them go. I love JT and Damaris, and you know, I'm happy that they're back, but it's definitely taking a toll on me that Clay and Gabie left.
Clay is a very good competitor. He's very strong, and somehow, some way, that man is always getting the shitty end of the stick every time he's on the Caucus. I had the opportunity of fortunately getting to know him this season. Like, I feel like we actually, you know, we clicked, we were level-headed. It was nothing compared to last season. I'm very proud of our growth. He's an amazing competitor, and I wish him nothing but the best of luck and love, and I know he'll be back.
What goes through your head? Okay, you're good doesn't really tell me it is.
So tired of it.
Tired of what?
We have to figure it out. Whatever it is, if you guys can help us.
If it's a puzzle, we can help you.
I think we've all gone through this game enough that I trust you all.
So there's talk of champs being a target. I'm not a champ, so that really doesn't have anything to do with me. But unfortunately, my best friend, my number one, Janice, she is a champ. And obviously, I'm going to do whatever I can do to make sure that she stays in this game and runs this final with me.
I think John and Damaris just fucking showed on the little bit.
Yeah, I think we have to the point.
You guys,
We're talking
you guys
about
killed
like
it.
this
It
is
wasn't
a
even a
champs
thing.
game. Well, become a champ, and then you won't be mad that it's a champs game.
During my conversation with Mike, Janice, Kristen, and Damaris, I said what I said. Everybody was so pressed that it was a champs game. Well, then become a champ, and then it won't be a champs game anymore. Like, it's just so annoying. People keep talking and talking. Like, just do the damn thing.
That's why I said what I said. Like,
now
we all have our title for a reason. It's come to the point where all the champs are being targeted, and you know what? It should be expected. We all have a win on our back. We need to work together if we want to make it to the final. I start to believe that me and Deja are more on a similar page than we initially started on. But I also know that there are people being a little snaky, flip-flopping, and those people happen to be aligned with some of the champs, and I've mentioned it, but I feel like it's not being heard.
Just a suggestion, but use it to your advantage, because if you guys can win, you know, like that's
what I'm
amazing.
saying. I'd rather use the advantage. The disadvantage doesn't really, because they could still, they could still win.
Say you two
The person
win.
is happy.
That's the four of us right now for a vote.
The lines are officially drawn, and I feel like it's pretty equal on both sides. As long as everybody stays true to this alliance, we should be fine. So as long as we all vote the same way, at least one of us won't be going against the other person.
I think most likely voted for you.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll figure that out when it's like
At least she. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least she had a time.
The fact that John and Damaris got voted in, Shayna and Easy are not voting with us, which I totally get because, you know, Kevin's playing the game, that's his boyfriend, totally understandable.
I know that Shanna and Easy flipped to the other side, and I tell Deja and JT, but they really don't want to hear it. I don't know, maybe they're just blinded by the bond of MF7, which, you know, is great, but I'm trying to express to you that there are people that are on your side that are lying to your face.
Mike and Janice are saying how Shayna and Easy are flipping on us and how like they're being snakes in the grass and all of this stuff. I'm not believing it. I'm shaking it off because at the end of the day, like, those are two of my best friends. I personally wouldn't do that to them, and I would hope that they wouldn't do that to me. So I'm just really brushing off like what they're saying and not paying attention to it, not giving it time of day because I trust my best friends, and that's just that.
It's just not gonna be fair.
What do you mean?
Because like, alright, say John right now. He did good in his elimination, right?
If we do what?
If you guys win.
Work harder? Don't want me to tell you?
I'm speaking to Deja because she's my friend and she is a part of the OG Alliance. And I'm basically just being very blunt with her and just telling her what it is. Like, I don't want to see the same vets become champs again. What does it do for Dre Media? What does it do for the game? It does really nothing. I get it, you guys are strong competitors and you're strong players, but like, I really would like to see a challenge for you guys. Like, I would definitely like to see you guys in elimination, kicking ass, and, you know, finally just like giving the rookies and even the vets a chance at being a champion. I just feel like this game needs something different. Like, we need to see what actually makes you a champion.
If you win, you're also a vet.
We're just kind of... I never won before though.
So then win. You don't know what to tell you, Shay.
Shayna basically said how she doesn't want the same people to win. Like, sis, I haven't won since 2016, 17. We are in 2022. So if you want to beat me, you need to do better. How about you stop quitting? It's that simple.
Do I want to go up against Damaris? No. Am I gonna have to? Yeah. What does that mean for me? Play better, strategize better, be better. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna not play my game to have you win.
Deja rebuttal's back, you know, and she's talking about work harder. I don't know what to tell you. Play harder, be better. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're going to work harder than you. We're gonna play better than you. And we're also gonna strategize better than you, because so far, you guys aren't doing too good. From the beginning, I've said that I have MF7's back, and I always will outside of this game. But within this game, it just would not be strategic to go to a final with them knowing that they're kind of just dragging us along so that they can win. And, you know, it was not good for our game. And that's all that matters at the end of the day, is just what is good for me and my partner's game.
You want to say my name? You can do that too, but I am going to reciprocate it back.
During this conversation, things were being said that it just made it very obvious that Shayna and Easy were not with us. Basically, it just, oh my god, it just made it very obvious that like they weren't with us. So y'all got me in a chokehold, I swear to god. So with that being said, I needed to play both sides of the fence a little bit, telling them what they wanted to hear, just so that they could keep telling me all of this information that they really weren't supposed to be telling me.
Your name was never coming out of my mouth.
And that's what we just want to clarify, that it's not going to come out of our mouth either. Shayna flat out said to Deja that she didn't want her winning, and I knew that was not a smart move. There's no doubt Deja is the target, but I'm not trying to make it obvious, and I'm not trying to make it seem like we're going against her. We definitely need Deja to work with us. So I tried my best to explain to Deja that what we were trying to do was the original plan to get JT out, but I hope right now she doesn't think that we're targeting her, because the way that Shayna said it just kind of seemed like she was a target.
5 out of 6 on your side.
Oh, no. I was just telling them I don't want, like, Kristen and Janice.
And that's fine. We're on the same page.
Like, I don't want them winning.
Yes, I am working with Janice and Kristen, but at the end of the day, that's not who I want to run my final with. I want to run it with Damaris and Shayna, because those are my two top number 1 and 2 girls in this game. Like, I have not done anything to ruin their game or said anything to hurt their game. So I'm just praying and hoping that me, Damaris, and Shayna can just make it to a final and run it together. You can make it to a final, that doesn't guarantee that you're going to win. So even though me and Damaris have won a challenge before, that doesn't guarantee for us to win a final every single time.
We're probably the target.
No.
John.
No.
John and Mike, literally.
From my
understanding. Yeah, but if it's like individual, we're probably gonna be pulled. Like say if John wins or Mike wins next challenge, right?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely be pulled. Because they think, obviously, the whole...
But that's what's stupid to me.
We're in the middle of these two sides. We're trying our best not to give it away that we are working against our own friends. If Shayna and I aren't smart about the strategy we're playing, there are numbers that will definitely get rid of me and Shayna, for sure.
I'm kind of surprised with what Shayna is presenting to Deja. She's very bold for that. I didn't think she would say that to her straight up, but it doesn't look like Deja obviously took that well. But right now I'm just kind of doing as much as I can to get her flipped or get other people in the room like Amanda flipped, because we really could use the numbers right now.
Listening to Deja and Shayna talk, it definitely is an eye-opening conversation for the game. While I love and have so much respect for the champs, like Deja and JT and Damaris, they've all earned their stripes and they're here to win and they're here to play, and that's respectable. But I definitely understand where Shayna's coming from. It has been a lot of the same people making it to the final and winning, and they deserve it. Hats off to them. But it would be nice to see some new people in the final and see some new winners. So, you know, I'm kind of with Shayna on this one.
U2 and CT were like head honcho of like rookie retaliation. So like I obviously was going to where my name was like being said. So that's where I was gonna go at. But like now that you two are telling me this, it's a little different.
I needed to get the information somehow, some way. I was making jokes to JT like before the game, during the game, saying I was going to vote him in, blah, blah, whatever. Easy actually wanted to vote him in. So I played along and I was asking him, well, when are you going to pull the trigger and vote him in? So I made it seem as if I was going to vote JT and Damaris in, but I wasn't doing that. Like I said, I still want to run this final with Damaris and Shayna.
I just don't know who to be loyal to anymore. I really don't. I feel like I'm just like in the middle. Obviously, I don't want to be in a fucking final with John and Damaris. But then I have John pulling me aside 5 times saying, yo, like, I'm taking you to the final. Like, I'm not going to throw you in as long as you don't say my name. And it's like, I don't want to be a piece of shit and go against it.
He said the same thing to me.
He said the same, yeah.
He's going to promise that to every single one of us?
If it's 3 girls in the final, it's probably going to end up being Janice, Kristen, Deja, or Damaris over you on their side.
Yeah.
So if we were never going to say you.
Yeah.
You know? So if you did want to go with us, we don't have one over.
Oh, no, I'm not saying, like, I'm just saying I feel fucked up and I hate, like, the process of it, you know? But it is what it is.
It's a game. It's the game. You know,
It really is
there's
just a game.
I don't know what to do. I'm on 2 sides of the spectrum here. Do I trust the people that I'm friends with and that I'm close with outside this game, which of course I want to and I have so much love for them, or do I stick with this new alliance that's forming, kind of like this rookie alliance that's forming? It's hard because I know that the rookies and these newer people in the game and the people that haven't been to a final, we all want to make it to the end and we all agree that we're not going to throw each other in. But it's putting me in such a tough spot because I don't want to throw in the people that I'm friends with and I don't want to throw in the champs. But at this point, I just have to do what's best for my game and I have to do what I have to do to make Amanda get to the end.
It's part of the strategy. It's part of like why we're even having discussions, you know, and everyone also has to think about like their end game. Amanda and I are in a really interesting position. She has ties to MF7, but she's not really in their group, and picking Amanda now has started to have its perks because I'm sitting in the living room and all of a sudden Shayna starts to address Deja about the fact that she can't work with her anymore. It's the same thing every single season and it's time to switch this shit up. These are the cracks I need to see. I don't care if I'm running in the end with champs. I don't care if I'm running in the end with rookies. I just need to get to the final and I know I can win this game.
Alright guys, this is the final 6 teams. Give it up. It's been a long day. It's hot. Everybody's exhausted. So this is the last round of the day. But before we end today, we are going to have a mini final. And what you guys are playing is called the Breakdown. In this challenge, there will be an obstacle course. You have to go through the obstacle course and, you know, complete each checkpoint. So at checkpoint 1, you and your partners can only pick up 3 blocks at a time each. You're gonna bring your blocks from point A to point B, where there will be a glass vase. You and your partners are going to stack the Jenga blocks on top of the vase, and it cannot fall over. If it falls over, you have to restart. Once you finish the first station, you're gonna race over the bridge and you're gonna solve a puzzle on the mushroom table. You will then head over here to these 2 trees where you are standing by. There's gonna be a pyramid of cups. You're gonna knock them over with beanbags. Your time will stop then. Damaris and JT, you do have the relic, so would you like a sabotage or an advantage? Advantage. Advantage? Alright. So you guys will be getting an advantage. You could take 12 of your blocks and already have them there. CT and Kristen volunteered to go first. They will be going first.
Good? You're gonna feel better. Alright.
right?
Have some water, please.
The challenge before, I had eaten a bowl of mayo and it's not sitting right with my stomach. So before the challenge even starts, I felt it coming up. I started puking, and after that, I had a little bit more energy, but I was still feeling sick.
On your marks, get set, go! I know. Where's the thing?
I drop a block and I turn around and CT sticks a block right in my face, just cracks me with it. Oh my god. Oh my god. The pain that I was in.
So how do you stop?
How do you balance 3 Jenga blocks on this like tiny little piece of a vase? I use my brain and I use my knee, and me and my knee are working together to stack these 3 Jenga blocks and then put another 3 on top while it's so fucking hot outside.
We looked at it, we were like, all right, we're gonna run a couple laps together, and then one of us is gonna stay to build it up, and then the other one was just gonna keep running. We were fucking exhausted, it was freaking hot. All I can really think about is like, fuck, am I gonna need my inhaler?
A piece fell off the bottom. If you can't get it back in there, then you're gonna have to start over.
Shayna and I have not won anything. I definitely want to try our best to win. I'm ready to pick a side. I'm so tired of being middleman. If we win, this is definitely the perfect moment to pull the trigger and just get rid of all the champs.
If me and Deja don't win this, we are 100% going in. So we need to do this right now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We need to win this.
Yo, I can't get this right now.
JT and I both had the advantage to already have 12 blocks set up. We couldn't get the first 3 blocks to stay on the vase. I just kept running, and John said he was going to figure it out.
I am so exhausted doing this mini final. The running back and forth, it got me really winded, and so I just started building the Jenga blocks on the sidewalk before I put it on top of the platform, because God forbid the wind hit or something and all of that fell, it would be for nothing. So I start building it while Jalen's running back and forth and bringing the blocks.
I wasn't trying to win this one. I knew if me and Janice won, there was going to be differences, and I didn't want to have to go through that again. So I didn't want to make it seem like I was throwing the challenge, so I did try my best. I tried to not stop. I gave Janice a little pointers of how to stack or whatever it was. But I knew at the puzzle portion is where I had to just go brain dead and pretend like I don't know anything.
Do you have a mark?
My face is just, it's pulsating. It has its own heartbeat. I'm running back and forth. I'm tired. I'm in pain. I'm sweating.
As Easy's running back with the pieces, he throws a piece, and I don't know what happened, but our whole Jenga stack just fell all over the ground. And I just kept thinking, like, fuck, thank God we're fast, because I think we definitely have the speed going.
I can't do it. Sorry, Jada. I can't. I don't run. Sorry.
I'm not running anymore. I don't work out. I am not physically active. I don't even go to the, I haven't been to the gym in like 3 years. So for me, this running, I'm having an asthma attack. Like I seriously need an inhaler. I'm just building this tower, and he's like, Amanda, come on, come on. And I'm like, you got it, you know, keep running, keep doing your thing. You go to the gym every day, right? Great, you have the endurance. I'm gonna sit here and build this tower, because in 2 minutes, if you make me keep running back and forth, I'm gonna be on the ground like this, taking pumps of the inhaler, having an asthma attack.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Put a couple more. The weight, I think, is gonna hold it. Okay. I'm gonna run. Be careful, guys. Be careful.
Yeah. Wait, I know.
Here we go. That's it. That's all it was. Work smart enough. I'm sorry.
I obviously am hoping that I win this round, but if I don't, I'm really hoping that by some miracle Kristen and CT or JT and Damaris pull through, because I'm hoping that the other winner would choose him individually to go into elimination so that I can get a new partner.
Shayna and Easy or Amanda and I need to win this. Every team has a pair on each side of the house, and so no matter what, we need to get 2 champs in the elimination, facing each other to guarantee that one goes home.
Last 3?
Hold on.
Good?
Yeah.
Good.
We're done.
Cross the bridge.
Okay, wait, let go. Let go.
Running back and forth, I was giving it all I got, but I was exhausted, I was tired, and quite honestly, I was done. Like, I didn't even care at this point.
Good.
That doesn't match up. I know that one doesn't. You're gonna have to flip one of them.
Check. Oh shit, no.
Fuck my life, bro.
The space puzzle was giving me anxiety. It was just like, it didn't even look like a puzzle. It was just like, what the fuck is this?
Check.
Go.
This one right here. Fuck me. This will be this one. Yeah. Like that.
The space puzzle is literally the worst thing on this entire earth, and I know that there's so many bad things out there, but Easy and I, we don't do puzzles on the side, you know. And when we hang out, we don't do puzzles like at all. So truly, after that puzzle, I'll never be the same again.
Here. Okay.
And then this one.
Yeah, right there.
Here.
Perfect. We're done.
Go.
Done?
Check.
Doing this puzzle, it is kind of difficult because it does just all look the same, but I mean, it wasn't as hard as I expected it to be.
We did that first part really good and really fast. So once we got to the puzzle, I was just kind of like moving pieces around, making it seem like I knew what I was doing. But it ended up biting me in the ass because I was moving the right pieces around and Denise kind of did the rest. It felt like we did it kind of fast, so I was kind of shitting in my pants because I really didn't want to win this one.
There. Good.
Is that check?
Correct.
I got it.
What the fuck is this space puzzle? Like, I've never seen anything like this. Jalen competes in all of these games. He knows all of these puzzles like the back of his hand. I don't know if he practices. I don't know what he does, but he finishes this shit so fast. Like, I was helping a little. I was like, oh, maybe this goes here. And he's like, no, flip this, do this. And I'm like, okay, you got it, Chief. Like, I'm not even gonna intervene. You know, I was trying to put some pieces together, but he knew what he was doing, so I just let him take the ropes on that one.
Check.
I consider myself a puzzle master, and if Amanda and I can just keep some sort of a close enough pace in the more physical challenges, we can make up that time and have a chance to win this. This is make or break.
Okay. Bad boy game. Go.
Go.
Go, Shayna. I'm not gonna hit you. It's okay. Just do it.
Time.
Got one more. Go.
Time.
Get it, best friend. Get it.
once we got to the third part and we had to throw those bean bags, I was just like I was trying to miss. She got all of it basically because I was not trying to get a fast time.
Time! Next on the Caucus Challenge.
The game is getting smaller and starting to condense, and I'm just hoping that one of us got that timestamp, that lowest timestamp, and that we can ensure that we're going to make it to the last day and to the final.
We had a mini final and you guys competed in the breakdown. There were 3 teams that performed the best overall.
Some people in this game have it easy. If you can make it to another final, what the hell I'm about to put you through, you deserve to be there.
We're at a point in the game where there's only 6 teams left, and there's a lot of discussions and a lot of things said.
I feel like every time I come to play on the Caucus Challenge, someone new is being targeted. Usually it's always the rookies. This season they wanted the champs